Hello folks, Pipeman 1861 here. Well, down in the workshop, had a good day at work. Everything's going good. Smoking some Brigadier Black Gettysburg in my, not too sure who made this. I think it's a hard castle, but I could be wrong. It's marked Argyll, made in London, England. It's a really pretty pipe. Really like the grain on that pipe. It smokes very well too. Well, I trust you all have had a good week so far. I'm sorry I haven't made a video for a few days. It's been a little bit busy. Well, I shouldn't say that. Yeah, there's one video it's probably going to end up being uploaded before this one comes out. I made it a couple days ago and I hadn't had a chance to upload it, so I'm going to do that one first, then I'll do this one. So you'll have two videos tonight. It's funny, this was a little thing that I didn't think about. I know a lot of people use pipe filters. I don't use them very often. But you know that most of them, Missouri Meerschaum corncob pipes with the filters, they come with a filter installed. And as far as I can tell, the majority of them are Medico filters. Matter of fact, I have one right here. Let's see. No, I'm sorry. One of them, well, this one's a Dr. Graybo filter, but they also have the plain white ones here with the, yeah, they also have the Medico filters. Medicos are the ones with the little paper fingers sticking out down the center. But anyway, what I was getting at, I enjoy the Medico filters a little bit more than the Dr. Graybos. And I know everybody, people like the charcoal filters, etc., but I'm used to the paper filters. I don't use them very often, but every once in a while it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice to avoid having, tobacco particles coming in your mouth, which is mostly the benefit for me, and also it removes a lot of moisture, keeps the pipe from gurgling. Well, like I say, between Medico and Dr. Graybo filter, I like the Medico better because the draw is a little bit better, at least for me. Well, something I didn't realize until fairly recently, the Medico pipe filters are actually made by Sutliff. And of course there's no word whether or not they may continue to produce those overseas, but just in case I wanted to get some a decent quantity of them. And they're not expensive things. They're about, I think you can get on Amazon right now and get a box of 120 filters, a whole case for $20. They're not expensive. But I was watching them on Amazon. There was one store that had them for $17 for a box of 120. And I was waiting for our budget to reset so I didn't mess up my poor long-suffering wife's calculations by buying a box of pipe filters, Well, they sold out of them. I suspect other people are thinking the same way I am, which is not a bad thing. Well, I got online, I started looking, and I always look at eBay for different things that I might be needing. So I thought, I'll go look on eBay and see if anybody has any cheaper. And this cracked me up. There was a seller that had a new old stock, vintage, probably from the 1960s, counter display box. One of those dispenser boxes is like the tall tower, and you pull the little boxes out and they just slowly slide down. The starting bid on that was $15, and I think $7 shipping. And the tower was almost full of the small boxes. A small box of them holds 10 filters. And there were 27 small boxes. So a little bit of quick simple math told me that vintage status notwithstanding, that was about half the price of a new box of filters. So being the cheapskate that I am, I got on there, and they had the best offer option on there on the listing. And they had just been listed. They had been listed maybe 12 hours previous. So not just, but less than a day. And it was not a buy it now listing, it was an auction listing. So I hit the make offer button. And I figured, oh well, what do we got to lose? Worst thing that can happen is they say no, and then I have to bid on the things, you know. I put an offer in of $14, $1 less than their starting bid. And they accepted it. So, I don't have the thing yet. It's going to be coming on Saturday. So, this is Thursday evening, so a couple of days from now. But when it comes in on Saturday, I'll show you on a video. I think it's kind of neat. It's just the tall box with the little ones in there. And I will be using the things slowly, you know. And obviously I'll keep the display box after I'm all done with them, and I'll probably keep the little boxes too, you know, to put them back in there, make it look like, you know, it's still full. So I have about 270 Medico pipe filters coming, and I think that'll probably last me as long as they need to. Considering I may have used maybe 10 in my 2.5 year smoking career, so I think 270 will do me just fine. But it's just little stuff like that's kind of fun, you know. But it just shows you got to think outside the box sometimes, you know. Just because one option doesn't work out, you know, you might have, you know, do some out of the way thinking. Sometimes that works out better. You know, I'd like to like it if you all would put down in the comments some fun purchases you may have made recently. Things that you have been wanting and maybe you got a good deal on them, or amazing deals you got in the past. I always like to hear stories like that. So, put them down in the comments. I'd love to read them. I'm sure everybody else would too. Well, anyway, everybody, I'm going to let you go for the time being. This is Pipe Man 1861 saying goodbye, good luck, may the good Lord take a liking to you. I'll see you all again real soon, and as always, happy smoking, folks. Bye, everybody. Have a good evening.